Welcome back to the channel, everybody. My name is Z James. This is Z32 Workshop, and this beside me is my 1993 Nissan 300ZX convertible that I autocross and weekend drive, fun drive. But over there behind me is my VG30DE that we're tearing apart from the old motor that was in this. So let's go over and take a look at it. Last episode, I got the crank pulley off, which is great. This one's going to be oil pan, oil pump, and maybe the rotating assembly. We'll see how this video goes. Right now the oil pans, 10 millimeters, should be 17 of them. This oil pan is not, this is a VG30 oil pan, but it is made specifically for a Infiniti J30. It will not work without heavy modification in a 300ZX platform. So it's kind of junk to me. I may sell it, scrap it, I don't know yet. We'll see how it all goes. I've had this off because, like I said, this is a motor swap. My old block and engine that we're tearing apart. So, and it is crud. I sprayed it a little bit to clean it up, and I was like, ooh, this is just grimy. So yeah, we are gonna take all this off and take a look at the insides. So here we go. So 3, 2, 1, time warp. Woo, woo, woo. Boom, off time warp. I don't know if you guys can see all that. Basically, rotating assembly is almost removed. Pistons are gone. What else we got gone? Oil pumps out, oil pickup's gone, oil pan. What we're gonna do is we're gonna roll this over a little bit so you guys can see it a little bit better. Let me see if we can get you guys a little bit closer so we can talk about this. So, okay. Let's rotate the crank around. As you can see, starting from the front, this is cylinder 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. I don't know if you guys can see it real well. But 1 looks pretty good. 2 doesn't look bad. I mean, granted, I'm touching things with my fingers and they need to be cleaned up and polished. Rotate around. Crank on 3 looks good. Crank on 4 looks good. And then you get the problem child. Crank on 5. That lobe is shot. You can see where it's wearing into the sides. It was slapping around is what was causing all the problems. And if you look at number 6, that looks pretty good. Let's see here. What else did I got to tell you? Oh, dropping stuff. This is the front of the oil pump. You've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 little guys here they got to get rid of to bolt this up. There is a centering pins on either side and the lobes on either side of this thing. I did stop the camera for a little bit to get the shim out of the way because it was being a problem because it was hanging onto the crank. Yeah. Next up after this will be the crank itself coming on out, which is the girdle, which has got 8 bolts. Pop that off, and then I also got to do the rear main seal is going to come out of the way too, which is 4 bolts, but that's next time. Let's go back over to the pistons here so you guys can take a look. This is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. As you can see, I got most of these off. 1's bearings didn't look too bad. They definitely have a little bit of scoring. 2's already into the copper. This was going to be a problem. You can see it both ways. I mean, you can just see that. So those are shot. 3 is just as bad. You can see it was already eating into this. Now this could have been damaged because 5, by the way, you can see the bearing is still inside there. You get to 4, it was already eating its away too, just a little bit in the center. 5 is completely gone. Like that was causing all the problems. It destroyed everything. 6, its bearing race came out. And so it was fine, but this was, so shot could be reused. Oil pump, which is completely trashed because of all the stuff. I will probably make another video of tearing this apart, looking inside of it just for, I won't say content's sake, but just to see what's going on. Because this is the pickup tube. That is the spring that everyone controls. And if you look at the front of it like this, there's your 4 bolts, and then here's the 3rd one. And then, yeah. And here's the pickup tube. This is for a VG30DE out of a Infiniti J30. So it's not out. It's not what the one looks like in the 300ZX Z32 platform. So, yeah. I think that's going to do it for this video, guys. It's probably another 10-15 minutes video, depending on how long stuff runs. Next video will just be me getting the crank out on this thing, and then hopefully I can start in earnest on that guy, which I am currently sourcing parts on, and it's taking a little bit. Yes, these are coming out a little slower once a week. That's what I'm doing on these, but hopefully I'm making headway and progress, like hopefully you guys are in your projects and endeavors. So, sizes, 10 millimeter in oil pan, 17 bolts there. 6 bolts on the oil pump, 10 millimeter there. The rods are, what are those? I want to say those are like 13. Hang on. 14 millimeters. Sorry, 14 millimeters. I know I'm doing this all old school and in the way and all guerrilla style. Hopefully people are learning from this and understanding. Fast and change around. Whew. It's a little warm in the garage, not too bad, but this weekend's supposed to be get up into the 90s again here in Iowa, which makes it unbearable and not heated, not cooled garage. So yeah, that should do it, everybody. If you have any comments or questions, please hit me up. Please like and subscribe. Every little bit helps. I'm slowly getting up to 1,300 and enough to maybe monetize this channel in some fashion, but it's not why I do it, but it is nice to have some type of money come in, pay for the GoPros and whatnot. So anyway, I'll see you in the next video. Take care, everybody. Bye.